This Notion channel makes over $10,000 per month. This Canva channel, $7,000 per month just posting simple Canva tutorials. And this iPhone tips channel, $50,000 per month posting simple how-tos for iPhone. You've probably never heard of them before. They don't chase trends, they don't go viral, they just make simple tutorials people are searching for. So how are they making this much money? They found gold mines, YouTube niches so profitable but so overlooked because they're not exciting. While everyone's fighting over making entertaining videos, things like vlogs, gaming videos, reaction videos, these channels are dominating search niches where the competition is non-existent, the viewers are highly qualified, and the revenue per view is 5 to 10 times higher than your regular video. I spent 3 months deep diving these channels, analyzing what's working and reverse engineering their formula so I have an exact science of how it works. What I found is that there's a complete system that allows you to make a profitable YouTube channel without going viral, without showing your face, and without needing hundreds of thousands of subscribers. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to give you the exact framework, the niches, the validation process, the monetization strategy, everything you need to know to get started. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which gold mine to tap into and how to extract the most value out of it, even if you've never posted a single video in your life. But here's the thing, these niches aren't going to stay untapped forever. Back in 2020, the Notion niche was simple. It was so low competition. Now it's getting a little bit harder to get into, but there is still opportunity. So pay attention because what I'm about to teach you is really an insane opportunity you don't want to miss out on. So let me start off with something that might sting a little. If you're trying to build a YouTube channel by going viral or chasing trends, you're essentially doing YouTube in the hardest way possible. If you think about it, every single day there are hundreds, if not thousands of creators who are trying to do the exact same thing. You know, things like gaming, commentary videos, reaction videos, vlogs. There's so many people that are jumping into these niches hoping that their video gets picked up by the algorithm. And for most people, they'll do this for a few months, maybe 6 months, maybe a year, but usually they'll get burnt out and end up with making no money, basically no progress, and only having a few hundred subscribers to show for it. But here's the thing that no one's talking about. There's a completely different way to do YouTube where the content system is completely different. Every single minute, millions of people are going into the search bar and typing ultra specific questions. Things like, how do I build a client dashboard in Notion? How do I build a Shopify store for my jewelry business? Or how do I fix this error on my Webflow store? These people aren't looking to be entertained. They're not looking for something to watch while they're eating lunch. They're literally looking for a solution to their problem. They have a specific problem that they need fixed right now, and they're willing to click on your video and watch the solution for 10, even 15 minutes. And this is where the real opportunity lies. So let me give you an example here. This channel, Trevor Nace, is one of the top dogs who's doing this strategy of content. He simply posts tutorials that you might search for about your iPhone, and that's it. Every single month, he's bringing in around 12 million views just from these simple tutorials. And for that, he's getting paid $50,000 per month profit. No crazy ideas, no jumping on trends, nothing fancy, literally finding what people are searching for and making great tutorials for it. Now, he's one of the top dogs in the niche. He is one of the people that is an OG at doing this strategy. And so let's look at an example of someone who's a little bit smaller. This channel here does very similar style videos, iPhone tutorials, and he only has 30,000 subscribers. But each month he consistently pulls in 700,000 views, which will make him roughly $3,000 to $5,000 profit consistently every single month, just from simple iPhone tutorials. Now compare this to some kind of gaming channel that needs to have millions of subscribers to even make $10,000 per month. You can see that this is such a better way of approaching YouTube. There's no guesswork, it's purely just data driven. So why are these channels so profitable compared to traditional content? It comes down to 3 fundamental parts that most creators don't understand. Number 1, search intent equals high value customers. When somebody is searching something like how to build a Shopify store, they're in the market to buy products relating to starting a business. Advertisers know this, which is why the CPMs, or the amount you get paid per 1,000 views, is going to be way higher on this style of content. So on traditional gaming content, you might get an RPM of $2, whereas on this kind of content, you can get $10 plus pretty easily. And so for the same views, you're going to get 5 times the amount of revenue. Advantage 2 is that this is an evergreen asset. It's not expiring content. Entertainment itself has a shelf life, so if you're playing a game that's currently trending, once the game starts dying off, so will your content. Whereas a well-made tutorial about something on an iPhone is going to be relevant for years. People have always wanted to know, how do I connect to Bluetooth? And they're going going to want to know that for years to come. So you're not just building a single video to trend, you're building an asset library of videos that are consistently getting views each month. And advantage free, there's less people doing it. Everybody wants to go viral. Everybody wants to be the next Mr. Beast. Everyone wants to do trending videos, but nobody wants to make boring tutorials about iPhones or Notion. And because of this, there's way less competition, but still a huge amount of demand on the platform for this type of content. Sometimes you'll have thousands of people searching for a topic with literally nobody making the video, and all you need to do is make that video to capture all of that traffic. So it's not about beating the algorithm, it's about finding the gaps in the market that already exist and just filling them with the right content. Alright, so now you know how it actually works, I'm going to walk you through the process of actually building a channel like this. And so the first step is going to be choosing your tool or platform to make your channel around. The first decision is deciding what content do I want to make. Ideally, you want to have your channel around one main topic or one main software. And when you're thinking about the software to pick, there's a few things you should keep in mind. Number one, it needs to be a recurring software that people are actively using all the time. Number two, it needs to have enough users on it overall. If it's too small and too niche, there just won't be enough search volume. And lastly, it needs to be somewhat complex enough so people do need your help without you needing a PhD in any kind of expertise. Here are some examples of things that fit perfectly. So Notion, a productivity tool that has millions of people actively searching for tutorials on it. Canva, which is a design platform like Photoshop. Shopify, this is an e-commerce platform used to build websites. ClickUp, this is a project management software to help manage teams. Webflow, this is a website builder designed to make really user-friendly and beautiful looking websites. Airtable, this is a database tool that has quite a steep learning curve. And lastly, Make.com, this is an AI automation software. Every single one of these softwares I've just mentioned has so many different tutorials to be made for it. People have so many questions about it that they need answered, and they want visual guides. So now that you've got a core concept or software you're going to make your tutorials about, it's time to start validating the actual ideas. So there's a few ways you can go about doing this. The first way is a free method. You can go to YouTube and you can type in the keyword, so for example Notion, and you can do the ABC method, so Notion A, Notion B, Notion C, and it's going to auto-complete the results that people are commonly searching for. This is really good if you're on a budget, but this does have limitations though, because you're going to be finding topics that everybody else is going to be making. Once you have found the auto-complete suggestion, hit enter and see which competition is out there. See how many views per year is it getting? Is the competition good? Is the quality of video good? Look at the channel that's made it. Are they focusing on one niche or are they very general? Once you get an idea of this, then you can see, can you beat the competition here? Can you make your video better and outrank them? The second method is to use paid tools. Now the one that we specifically use is the YTA Chads keyword search tool. You can put in your target software. It's going to tell you all of the different keywords associated to that software. It's going to give you the exact volume, and this will allow you to see, is there actually search volume for each of these terms? And it's going to find really niche terms that you can't find on any free methods. This is a really great way for finding untapped keywords that no one else has done. And so when we look at Notion in the YTA Chads keyword tool, you can see there's 4,429 unique keywords in here that you could potentially make a video for. Ideally, you're looking for topics that have high demand and bad or low competition. And if you can find content that isn't from a dominant player in the niche, then this is a really good sign. Once you've found your batch of keywords, you don't want to just make one at a time. You actually want to batch them into a list. So you want to find all of the topics that are very, very similar so you can produce them at a high rate. Now let's talk about actually making the videos. And the thing is, you don't need to be an expert at making the videos. You don't need to be a production expert either. All you need for the most basic format is a screen recording of you using the tool. You need clear verbal instructions, a step-by-step walkthrough, and actively showing them how to do the thing from start to finish. Now there are three main types of content you can make within these niches. The first one is a complete tutorial. So this would be a really long, in-depth tutorial on a topic to do with Notion, for example. How to build a client dashboard in Notion would be a long, in-depth keyword. This could be about 15 to 25 minutes plus, and it will take someone from being a complete beginner to knowing how to do that thing. You're going to get high watch time from a high value customer, meaning it's going to be very, very high paying. Next up, you've got the specific problem solver type video. These are going to be a lot shorter, 3 to 5 minutes, and they're going to solve one specific issue that someone might face within Notion. For example, how do I add a team member inside of Notion? These are really high intent. They'll be lower views than the one above, but when you stack these together, it will compound into a huge amount of views. The last type of content is going to be the comparison type of content. So when people are looking for different softwares, they're going to want to see a video about the pros and cons of each. So you could do something like Notion versus ClickUp for freelancers. And this is going to be a great type of video to make, which you can also add an affiliate link to bolt on extra revenue. And here are 5 tips tips when producing a video. Number one, clearly tell them what you're going to show them in the video. So start off the video and say, in today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add a product to Shopify. Number two, make sure the video is super clear and easy to follow. Number three, if it's a long video, use timestamps so they can clearly see which section does what thing. Number four, make sure you actually make a good tutorial. Don't make one that doesn't show the solution, as this is just going to waste their time. And number five, keep it simple. Don't have any fancy editing, no crazy intros, no crazy music, just simply show them what they're there to see. So next up, we need to optimize the videos for the search engine. This is a pretty important one because even if you have a good video, you still need to make the meta tags, stuff like titles, really good. So what we usually do for our title format is we have the title of the video along with the year, along with specifically who it's for. So how to add a product to Shopify for beginners 2025. And that's like the title format that we do. Really, really works simple. Next up is the description. You want to tell them what you're going to cover in the video in around 150 characters. You want to add your main keyword in there somewhere, as well as some other keywords that are associated to the topic you're teaching. You also want to add things like your timestamps, any affiliate links you might have, related videos to your channel, and other relevant keywords that might be searched alongside the primary one. Inside the tags, you want to fill it with a load of different variations of the title, different ways people might search for your topic. And for thumbnails, it's really, really simple. You just want to go for clarity over clickbait. So your thumbnail should show the tool's interface or logo, text that reinforces the title's promise, a before and after if applicable, and your face. This is optional, but this will increase your click-through rate if you can have a face on it. So now that you've built out your video system, let's talk about maximizing your revenue with stuff like affiliates. Now, a lot of people will neglect this because it's kind of more advanced, but you can easily make 5 to 10 times more by adding this stuff in. So our stream number one of revenue is going to be AdSense. This is what YouTube pays us when someone clicks on our video for watching an ad. But affiliate commissions are going to be so useful. Almost every single software out there is going to have some kind of affiliate program. And so for example, Notion, you're going to get 50% of their first year subscription. Or Shopify, you're going to get $150 to $200 per referral. So this is really going to stack up if you can do this properly. And so the most simple form of doing this is just adding an affiliate link in your description, but ensuring that you have some kind of disclaimer to make sure they know it's an affiliate link. The next stream of income that you can do is you can have some kind of additional product that you sell relating to the tutorial. So if you're doing Notion, for example, you could sell a $15 template pack. Or if you're doing Canva, you could sell some kind of Canva pack. Or if you really want to go down the rabbit hole, you can do done for you content. So if you're teaching people how to make dashboards on Notion, you can have a service where you do it for them for a few $100s. The last one is sponsored content. Now this isn't as common with this kind of video, but if you can hit more than 10,000 subscribers and you're focused on one niche, you can find sponsors who are going to pay you between $200 to $2,000 per video. And so when you add this together, you're going to make a huge pool of revenue every single month from all these different streams of income. So why does this beat virality? Well, let me put it into perspective. Going viral is highly competitive, it's unpredictable, it goes up and down, the content expires quickly, and you need huge audiences to see significant money. Whereas if you focus on this search-based informational type niches, it's way less saturated, it's really predictable and consistent, it compounds over time and stays relevant for years, and even with a small audience, you can generate a ton of money through all these different streams of income. I've personally seen people go from $0 to $5,000 to $10,000 of profit in their first year with this method, whereas you'll see other creators barely even making $1 from trying to go viral. And so here's what you should take away from this video. The YouTube gold rush is not happening with viral challenges or content that's trending. It's happening on educational content that's super focused but has diverse revenue streams. Most people are fighting to be the next Mr. Beast, when really you can make a consistent profit with simple educational content like Webflow tutorials or Shopify tutorials. And so here's the action plan if you find this interesting. Pick a tool that you know you like or you can learn about, validate a load of topic ideas, create those videos simply, don't overthink it, optimize them properly for search discovery, and stay consistent for 90 days. And that's it. There's no complex strategy, there's no crazy algorithm hacks, just valuable content that's informative to people. And so 3 months from now, you'll have a channel that's starting to generate money, $500, $1,000 per month, and it's going to grow over time. In 6 months, it could be $2,000, $3,000, $5,000. And if you stay consistent at this for a few years, you can make insane amounts of money. And the opportunity is right here waiting for most people, but most people are just too distracted by the opportunity of going viral that they kind of look past all of these amazing educational niches. And so yeah, comment down below if you have any questions. I answer every single question that I get. And we have a completely free Telegram that you can join down below where we give a load of value about this specific business model. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.